Alright, get some sausages on, mate. Get some eggs. We need to toast. Yep, got some bread. You don't cook, mate, you're gonna starve. Simple as that. You know? Got some sausages on special, bro. $4 fucking. There you go, that's what you need. A little bit of a bugging. With that water. Go from your fry pan, boys. Maybe give it a wipe out. Just to make sure you get the grime. And turn that down a bit, boys. I'll show you how to cook. Because you don't need to burn anything, mate. Alright. I have breakfast to make. Went to the supermarket yesterday. Not much there in the old yellow tags, eh boys? Not much half price there yesterday. Not too many specials happening. Alright, we've got toast going. Sausages are almost cracking. Just need a little bit more. They still be a bit pink in the middle. Right, we've got a nice egg, man. We've got sausages, eggs, toast. We're cracking, man. We're cracking. So get some breakfast into us, mate. Get some food into me, mate. I've been fasting, mate. I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight. So I haven't been eating as much as what I would normally eat. So, because I wanted to get rid of my belly, you know. So I've been cutting down on the chocolate milks, cutting down on the coffee milk. There's no Coca-Cola or any soft drink. Getting older now, boys. So I've got to watch my. I've got to get bit. You know, I got to flatten it a little bit, and I'm too lazy to go running. I'm just too lazy. I cannot be bothered. Okay, just cannot be bothered to go and do all this exercising thing. It's just no thanks. I did all that when I was young. I did all the training and the push-ups and all that kind of stuff when I was young. I had no interest in it. Just none. I don't find that fun. Okay? So, I won't be doing any of that. So I have to fast. You know, not eat crap. You know, I go down and buy a 2-litre one now. The 2-litre coffee milks, mate. No added sugar. Right? No added sugar. So I'm trying to go without sugar. Good luck. Sugars are what makes you gain a lot of weight. You know what I mean? Like you gain a lot of weight, mate. I've got no Lee and Perkins today. No black sauce, which is a real shame. But that's one thing you've got to have with your breakfast, mate, is black sauce, Lee and Perkins. And I felt like it was watered down. You know, the sauce has been watered down since when I was young. Because, I mean, that shit would make you gasp, mate, normally. You put black sauce on your toast, and man, that was so strong. Now it seems like it's watered down. I went through a bottle pretty quick. It wasn't as strong as what it normally is. And then I figured, well, we are in the, you know, that's the era that we live in. Watered down, you know, food that's got no nutrition in it, really. And it's made from the cheapest of all product. It's not made like before. You know, the company's been sold off, mate, so they're not the same quality ingredients or anything like that. They cheapen it down to get the profit, maximise the profit. How is your TikToking today going, mate? You having fun? You enjoying whatever they're running their mouths about, which I've got no idea? Half. To be honest. How you doing, mate? Well, you can have all the desktop pictures you like, mate. You know, it doesn't matter to me. You going to run your mouth, or you going to open your mouth, or what are you going to do? Sit in the box? What are you going to do? Right? Sorry, Schmidt. Didn't mean that. Pushed the wrong button.
Hello?
Hello? How are you doing today?
Yeah, not bad, mate. How are you?
Awesome. Cooking up some breakfast. Or now is lunch.
Good, lad. Oh, I thought it was patties, bro.
Sorry?
I thought it was patties for some burgers.
No, I don't do the patties burgers. No, it's sausages.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're having for brekkie this morning?
Yep. How's your day going? What are you doing?
Just not much. Just chilling in the rain, you know.
Is it raining there?
Oh yeah, I'm in US right now.
Oh, okay. It's supposed
Whereabouts
to
are you?
pour here. It hasn't started.
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for it to rain.
Are you in Australia?
Yeah, mate. I'm in Melbourne.
Oh geez. So what's the time for you there? Like up the Eagles. Like 1:30.
Am I what?
Is it like 1:30 for you right now?
That's correct. Yeah, in the afternoon.
Up the Eagles.
Yeah. How's America going?
America, it's pretty good. No, it's pretty good. Yeah. Do you know someone called Sam Kelly?
Who?
Sam Kelly?
Nah. Who, is that an American singer?
No, he plays for the Eagles, West Coast Eagles.
No, didn't he throw the goal or something? The Australian guy that threw in a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, but we're Australian. We don't even get the game. So, but I heard that they were very, very proud of an Australian over there. He threw the ball or something like that.
Yeah. Mate, don't you go for Essendon?
No, I don't go for any football.
What's the jersey you're wearing then?
Well, it's amazing. You'll notice the football, but you don't notice the Anzacs. You don't notice the poppies.
Yeah, Essendon. That's the Essendon jersey.
Yeah, but it's not. You know, what are poppies?
No.
The symbol of death in the war.
No, that's what the soldiers died for, mate. That's what represents your soldiers that went to
Yeah,
war.
anyways, we just came on here to say, what do you think of Trumpy? He's pretty cute. What do you think of Trump?
Of who?
Of Trump? Donald Dump?
I don't think about him. That's your problem. I've got enough to worry about over here.
Yeah, but like, do you think he's a good president though? Like, is he thinking of becoming the president for Australia?
What do you think of Ashland Reynolds?
I don't know who any of them are, man. You're talking foreign languages to me. Okay, I'm in Australia, so I don't give a flying rat's ass what you're doing over there.
No.
But yeah.
Enjoy your America. Enjoy your freedom, man. Enjoy what you can do over there.
Well, it's a lot better than Australia, I'll say that.
Well, it probably is. We've got a lot more freedom over there than you do here.
Yeah, well, what do you think about Albanese? That's your government, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to worry about that because you're not in the country, the same as I don't care about what you're doing over there with Trumpy.
Yeah, but do you like politics?
Nah, not really. I don't like it.
Yeah, they put too much rules, don't they? Like the e-bike ban, you know? Do you know anything about the e-bike ban in Australia? Like she wants to come in there and then him get an $800 fine and then, yeah.
I think we've got more things to worry about than an e-bike, mate. Okay, we've got hate speech bills, we've got slogan bills, we've got a lot more to worry about than e-bikes. I've never even seen an e-bike here. So,
Oh yeah.
seen them over
Well,
here,
do
man. I've
you
never
want to
seen
say?
one.
Yeah. Well.
These ones, maybe it's more.
Wait, Gramps! Gramps, can you hear me? Would you rather watch a tree grow or an...
Sorry. That was our. That was
Yeah, our stepsister.
Yeah, that was our step right. Sorry about that. He's a bit interesting. Anyway, I was gonna say some.
I'm trying to make fucking breakfast. Okay? You know? The fucking more important things to do than sit there getting insulted and then, oh, I'm sorry, and then they insult you again and oh, look, I didn't do that. Fuck you, man, the horse you're riding on. Fuck you, cunt. Get the fuck out of here. I'm from here, I'm from there. Who gives a fuck where you're from? Who fucking asked? Who gives a fuck? I got breakfast to cook. Alright? I got breakfast to cook, buddy. With these, man, I've got a little bit of a trick for you. Just put it on the stove, okay, and do your cook. You don't have to chuck them over. You don't have to flip them. Just give it a couple of minutes. The white will clear, and it goes white, and that's when 99% cooked. And then you can just put it straight on your bit of toast and make it nice. Run your. I don't. Well done, mate. I don't know. Okay, I really don't. So that's a good one. Yeah. Strong touch. Nice bit of brekkie, bro. Bit of lorddobby breakfast, mate. We'll get a bit of flavour going on in there. We'll get some. It's ridiculous, man. There's no pump in that at all. I don't know why they make hot sauces, man, and they got hot sauces. They put all the symbol on the front, and you can bloody drink it, mate, like soft drink. It's not hot at all. Lovely. Oh, a nice bit of brekkie for the Lord, mate. For the dobby, mate. For the dobby. I'm retired. I'm retired from that. I don't even fucking think about it, bro. I don't even think about it, man. I'm out of the game. I just don't want to be a part of the game. You know what I mean? I watch the game from the sidelines, and I'm fucking happy. I'm happy I don't have to deal with all that shit anymore. I really do. I watch maths, and I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm out. I'm glad that I've called it. Even, you know what I mean? Just have no interest in it. None. None. Just watch maths. If that doesn't turn you off from getting married, I don't know what will. Just watch it. That'll turn you off getting married. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Just watch it. And watch what it's like out there. The reality of it. Ugh. Way too much problem, man. Oh. Sorry, man, I'm eating and talking to you. I apologise. My apologies. Just the way they are, man. Just the way they are. Just the masculinity part of it, the yelling, the screaming. Just all the negativity they bring to your world. They just bring negativity. They don't bring any peace. They don't bring any... They bring division. They bring, arguing and shit you just don't want to put up with. The D isn't worth it, and the V isn't worth it. In the end, it's just not worth it. Just fucking, you'll be a lot happier and a lot more at peace alone. Far out. Just trust me, man. It's like turmoil. I think the only one you could marry in the latest series is probably one or two of them there, and that would make... They're not nasty, they're not vicious, they're not... But all the rest of them, my godfather. These women come pregnant. They come already... They come already like that. And they come to the show. And then they treat the guy the way they do or whatever, and then they leave. You don't find out until afterwards that the whole time it was with the ex the whole time. Pretty. The arguing and fighting is insane, crazy. The negativity, and you've only been with the person a couple of days. Oh my God, Father. And you wonder why we have so many divorces. You wonder why. Have a look. That young guy got himself into trouble, man, having all of these standards, I want this, I want that in a woman, all that kind of stuff. Man, he's going to get into a lot of fucking problems. They just don't exist. They're hen's teeth. You've got to create that. You can't go on the show and say that, I want this and I'm expecting that and whatever. You've seen the reaction, how they handle it. There is no way you're going to turn any of these chicks into a house, but who knows? I might be wrong, but they just don't come across as that. They really don't. But anyway, I've been there, done that, married twice. I tried. I really did. I tried, man. I put everything into it. It's not like I held back. It's like they're programmed, mate, to divorce. They're programmed. It's like a default setting. You know? That's what I found. They lie, they cheat, they talk about you behind your back. You know, they run you down behind your back, man. Or they stand there in front of you smiling. They'll tell you how much they love you or they love you. And they'll get rid of you the next day. The next day. They'll get rid of you. You know, they will 100% look you in the face, mate. And absolutely lie. Without any doubt at all. And when they get found out, they blame you. They blame you for it. That's how they roll. And I'm amazed that they can just look you straight in the face, man. Straight into your eyes. And none of it's true. It's just for you. You know what I mean? It's just your turn. Just your turn. That's it. It's your time. But say the wrong thing, don't agree, whatever. Say the word no, and they will get rid of you. Like so quick, you got no idea. There's a lot of me out there. There's a lot of men my age, mate, that have, where I am, well, I'm probably a lot better off than a lot of others my age, to be honest. They don't even have what I have. You know, I met this guy the other week, mate. Didn't think anything of it. Just an ordinary guy. You know, he got divorced, the whole thing. Got nothing. Got a little bit of money, that's it. Ended up into alcohol, drinking. Ended up living at this lady's house in a tent out the front yard. That was where he lived. So, you know, he died of broken heart, basically. You know, he'd worked all his life, he'd, you know, loved her and never did anything, you know what I mean? And bang, they want a divorce, takes everything. And he died a very lonely fucking man, mate, about 3 days ago. You know, he died in the tent at the front of someone's house. And not no fancy tent either, mate. From what the lady was telling me, was only met him, said hello, rah, rah, that's it, you know what I mean? And then a few days later you find out he died. A very sad existence. You know, sad and lonely existence. It'd be nice to break that. But it won't. You know, we're at 80% divorce rate. Initiated by women. 80%. I believe it's higher, but that's what they say. That's a lot of power given to one individual over the other. You know, when they finish with you and they're done with you and they want to get rid of you, you don't get paid, they do. They have a huge incentive to get rid of you. Like a massive, massive incentive. You know, as soon as they get rid of you, you become single mum, they go straight to Centrelink. Centrelink pays them how many kids they've got. They get a payment straight away based on that. They then call up the agency and tell them that you owe them. They can invent whatever number they want. They can just tell the agency that you owe them money. You don't owe them a penny. You left yesterday. How could you owe them in child support, right? But they'll tell them that you owe them $5,000, $10,000. So they put you into debt with the agency. You know, they just create a debt. And next thing you know, the agency is chasing you down. It wants this money and that money, and they make your life a living fucking hell. They really do. They can close your accounts. They can seize whatever they want up to that amount, because it's the child support agency. So all of this comes at once. It all just comes bang, and it lands in your doorstep. And this is generally within 2 weeks of them telling you they want a divorce. You'll get it. They'll contact your job. They'll have it automatically deducted. You know, the man starts paying the minute that she gets rid of him off the property. The next week, you know, she's getting a payment. So a huge incentive to get rid of you. Family law courts are women law courts. They're not men. They're not family. They're women law courts. Okay? That's just a fact. It can't be denied. Men majoritively lose. They lose majoritively. You have to be very wealthy, have your own lawyer, have your own house. You know, you have to be wealthy, bro, for you to, you know, or the other side, a complete DRUG user. You know, complete. You know what I mean? That's the only way you get the kids. Like she's lost, right? So you end up with the kids, but otherwise, no. 95% of it goes to the woman. 95%. And you're lucky if she doesn't have to obey anything. There's nothing in the order that makes her obey anything. So she can wake up in the morning and just doesn't want to obey. There's nothing you can do. Nothing. As a father, you got to go back to family law court. And then she can just say that she's in fear you won't return the children on time, or she's in fear that you'll do this or you'll do that. She can create whatever world that she wants. And now you have to answer to her. You know, she'll make you answer to her. And the court will do all of it for her. She won't have to open her mouth. The court will do it all for her. Okay? And you may be in possession of your kids, mate. It won't matter. You know, they'll still make you do it. And you're under constant threat they're going to take them from you. If you're a dad. If you've got your kids, you're under constant threat. One thing and they'll... Men lose too much. We lose too much. They don't lose, they gain. They don't lose anything. They walk away whole. Whole plus whatever they can get off the ex. They do very well out of marriage, mate. Very well out of divorce. And very well out of the courts. They really do. So women wonder where all the good men have gone. And they all want the same man. They all want that same man, dude. It's like 20% of women, 20% of the men, or 10% of the men, or whatever, the top 10%, they get majority of the women. And these women down here, they don't want nothing to do with the normal guy. Okay, that's not the top tier. They only go after the top tier. So all these guys underneath, they get no chance at any of these because they're all in line for that top tier. You know, they want that top tier. And then they end up divorcing him. You know? Top tier means you've got more assets. You've got more economically to lose. That's what they want. Yeah? They don't want that normal guy, man. They're offended at that normal guy that walks in. They're offended at him. How dare he look at me? How dare he talk to me? You know, all that kind of stuff. Because he's not good enough, bro. needed that. I needed that. I'm just missing the baked bean. Oh no, I better end my life. What will I ever do? Nah, mate. I tried to do the right thing. I tried, man. No one's perfect, mate. No one's perfect, yeah? But I tried. At least I tried. The difference is, man, while you're trying, they're planning. Okay? That's the difference. While you're putting all the work into it, you're putting all the, you may have your paper put into it. They're planning. They're planning, man. They're not on the same page as you are. They're planning. Okay? So, and they can't convince me of anything less, because that's what I found every time the guard goes down. Every time you let your guard down, that's when you find out. You don't know it. You don't know until the guard's down, man. And it's a couple of days in, a couple of things in. They've put in their demands, they've raised their voice at you, they've acted so fucking masculine, they're more masculine than you. Because they have to come across as more masculine because you're the man. So they've got to be more masculine than you are. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough. I'm not interested in dealing with this anymore, with the masculine thing we got going on. And they can say that they're strong and independent and all that kind of stuff. They are not. They're not submissive, bro, at all. You become submissive. You have to do what they say. You have to obey. You have to say yes. You are not allowed to say the word no. You're not allowed to have an opinion that differs from how they differ. You're not allowed. You will not. I'm telling you now. The minute you come up with any of those things, she'll get rid of you. She'll get rid of you. It won't last long. And if you marry them, then they're looking for the exit plan. And it's not the same as a girlfriend or someone you have come over and stay for a few hours and you send home or whatever. You're married to it. So now it's going to come up with an exit plan. You're stupid if you think that any different. You're absolutely kidding yourself. You're special. You're not the special one. She's not they're not special. You are no different than all of the hundreds and thousands of men that came before you. Okay, they come up with an exit plan, and the more that you've got, the more of a plan she needs, and that's just the truth. Look at that really rich football guy, fucking nearly worth $1 billion, mate. Marries this model, this famous model. I don't know her name, really famous model lady. Anyway, the agreement before they get married. Yeah, they didn't have that one. Now she's carried on an affair for 2 years with the pool guy. She's banging the pool guy. Okay. Now this is a rich footballer, got everything, whatever and it's not going to keep her happy. But she couldn't divorce him at the time because we're on the 8-year mark and she needs it to go to 10 years to get the alimony, okay, to get the full payout. Because he's got houses and cars and he's got all of this stuff, right? So she needs that time for the law to kick in. Well, he wakes up to it, dude, and over that next 2 years, he put everything into his mother's name. Because he realised what was going on. He knew his wife was doing what she was doing. But her exit plan, it took another 2 years to complete. And by that time, he's already put it into the mum's name. And when she's gone to file, he doesn't own anything. Nothing. Not even his bank account. He owns nothing. So when she went to go and file and to get her payment because she wanted, hundreds of millions of dollars, there was nothing there. There's no house, there's no nothing. He put it all in his mum's name. Okay? And that proves to you they have an exit plan. You want more proof? You go and look at Cheetah Buster AI. Go and watch it on YouTube. Look it up on here. And you watch the young guy do the interview. And this chick has been on the thing for 3 months, mate. She's been on there for 3 months. She's planning an exit. They all plan an exit. Okay? They sit back and they plan that shit. And then they justify it by saying that you're this, you're this, you're this. That's how they justify them doing it. That's how they do it in womanese. I call it womanese. That's what we call it, where a woman's got her own language in her brain and she justifies it through the male proxy. It's the man's fault. Okay? It's always that. It's never anything different. Okay? When it comes down to the reality of it. In fantasy world, we're all equal. Everyone's equal. Everyone's this, that, and the other. Try marrying them. Try marrying them. And try saying the word no. Try saying the word no to the person you're with, even your girlfriend. Try putting down and saying that you don't accept this or you don't accept that, and see what happens. See what happens. We both know what will happen. She will get rid of you. She will call it male toxicity and male this, and, they'll get rid of you. It's as simple as that. You want a chick to be with you, man? Tell her how much you love her. Tell her how much you want to get married. Tell her how much that you'll be the only one and how loyal you want to be to her. Tell her that and fucking watch her run. Watch her fucking run, man. You want to get rid of a woman? That's what you do. You tell her how much you love her and how much you respect her and you want to get married to her. That's what you do. Okay? Who gives a fuck when your birthday is? Who gives a rat's ass, mate? Your mama doesn't even care. Your mama doesn't even care, mate. Why would I care? You know what I mean? No one cares. You don't care when it's my birthday either. I don't see any messages coming from you or your mama. Okay? I don't see any of that. There you go. You're not even in my chat, mate. You want me to let you in. Amazing. If you're not, you want me to let you in, but you're not actually in the chat. That is so weird, dude. Like you must go along to all the little different chats, and you want to put your head in there. That is so weird. I get out of their chats, mate, as soon as they recognise who I am. I leave their chat. I don't even hang around. Fucking 2 o'clock, mate. Today's gone quick, mate. Today has gone quick. No, I didn't get called in today. Apparently it was supposed to be thunderstorming. It was supposed to thunderstorm today here in Melbourne. Like there's all these weather alerts. Rah, rah, heavy rain due, rah, rah. Hasn't been anything yet. Not a single thing. That's Melbourne, mate. Anyway, enjoy your day.